and welcome. So today I want to teach you guys about the 8 movement effort from the Laban movement techniques, which was created by Mr. Rudolph Laban, who was a choreographer and a dancer as well as a theorist. All right. So the Laban movement techniques is basically about movement, and it was used for a particular dances, and it also can be used for acting. All right. So now before I explain more about the movements, I just want to quickly explain about the 4 components or elements that are used in those movements. All right, here it goes. Okay guys, as I've explained, there are 4 elements or categories that are used in those movements that I will be telling you about. Okay, we have space, we have time, we have weight, also we have flow. All right, so the first element is space. Space is basically about direction movement. It can either be direct or indirect. When you're talking about direct movement, it starts from a certain point and it goes straight to the other point. It doesn't go different directions, but it goes straight to the other point. And when you're talking about indirect movement, it starts from a certain point, but it goes different directions. Although it has a purpose, it may start on this point and goes different direction, but it has a certain point. Every movement has a certain point. All right. Second one is time. Time, it's determined by the movement of your body. It can either be quick or sustained. All right. So the third one is weight. Weight can be heavy or light. It can be heavy or light. All right. So the last one is flow. Flow is either bound or free. It's bound or free. Bound or free. So if you are moving in a bound way, there's a lot of tension, and there's less tension if the movement is free. All right. So all of these elements are gonna be used in the efforts that you put in your movement. All right. Okay, guys. Now it's time for the movement analysis. All right. So the first Laban movement analysis is the ring. The ring is slow or sustained. It is heavy, and it's also direct. All right. Now think about wringing a wet cloth or a towel. It doesn't matter how you are wringing it. It could be this way or this way. It doesn't matter because the movement is still the same. All right. So now as you are wringing it, you can see it, the motion or the movement is slowly, it's slow or sustained. And as you are wringing it, you can tell the direction is different. It's moving in a different direction, and it is heavy. So you can say that this part of movement is bound. All right. The second movement is the press. Now the press is heavy, it is direct, and it is sustained. Now imagine you are pressing a large button, which makes you use the whole body to do the press action. As you can see, as I'm pressing, it is slow, it is direct, and it is heavy. So you can say as well, this movement is bound as well. All right. Now, moving on to the third one, which is flick. Now, if you are practicing flick using your fingers like this, you can actually see that it is indirect because it flicks off in a different directions, and it also quick. and it's light. All right. Movement analysis number 4. It's the dab. Dab is light, quick, and direct. For example, when you are dabbing on a stain, you see, it's like this. You are dabbing it off. It is light. As you can see, the movement is light, it is quick, and it's also direct. The 5th movement is the glide. Now, the glide is slow, it is light, and it is direct. The glide. All right. So the glide needs to slow or sustain as long as it needs to be light and direct, straightforward. All right. Movement number 6. It's the float. Now, the float is similar to the glide movement, but instead of being direct, it's indirect. And it is slow or sustained, and it is light. Now, imagine something floating in the sea or water. It moves indirectly. Okay? It moves slowly, and it is light. It's floating. All right. Movement number 7, the punch. The punch is heavy, it is direct, and it is quick. You see? It is direct, heavy, and it is quick. Okay? So you can say this movement is bound. All right? Also, this movement can work in vocal with direct, strong voice of a character. For example, if I say, "No, that's enough," it sounds very punchy. All right. The last movement is the slash. Now, the slash is similar to the punch. It is heavy, it is quick, but it is not direct. It is indirect. Like this. Like this. Like a sword. The sword slashes indirectly. It doesn't slash direct, but it goes from this side to the other side. It's like that. We have come to an end. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you learned something from me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.